After 2 hit films, Ted has returned in his very own TV series on Peacock, and now the foul-mouthed teddy bear is back for a second season. Based on the aforementioned movies by comedy hitmaker Seth MacFarlane, the Ted TV show serves as a prequel to the films in which audiences follow a teenage John and his best buddy Ted as they try to navigate high school together. Being a streaming exclusive, the series can recreate the raunchy tone and crass humor that made the movie so popular in the first place. Initial reaction to Ted Season 1 was unsurprisingly mixed, with some outlets like the Daily Beast praising the show's hoary humor, while the Hollywood Reporter cited the same humor as its ultimate downfall. In the end, a show like Ted was specifically designed to play to the audience that loved the films, and it succeeded in that regard. Though the show is an obviously large undertaking, there was an air of inconclusiveness that helped to fan the flames of rumor surrounding a follow-up season. Considering MacFarlane's successful TV track record, Ted could become his next small-screen success story after a lengthy production process with little news to speak of. The latest update confirms that filming has wrapped on Ted Season 2. The news was broken by franchise creator Seth MacFarlane, who took to his official Instagram account to share a photo of the eponymous bear celebrating with his arms in the air. In the caption, MacFarlane called Season 2 the funniest season yet, but he couldn't provide much else in terms of details. The sophomore season still has no release window, but it should come soon now that filming is wrapped. Ted Season 2 is confirmed. More raunchy antics are on the way. Ted and John sit on the couch in Ted. Though it took a little while for Peacock to make a decision regarding the future of Seth MacFarlane's latest TV hit, the Rainbow brand eventually renewed Ted for a second season in May 2024. All the Ted movies and shows have been popular with audiences, and it drew in enough viewers for Peacock to give it another go. The expensive production costs of Ted meant a renewal wasn't a certainty, especially if it underperformed in the viewership department. Since then, star Scott Grimes confirmed that production got underway on the sophomore season in June 2024, but it wouldn't be until January 2025 that filming wrapped. Now that production is completed, it's assumed that a release date will be forthcoming soon. Presumably, the editing process shouldn't take too long, and Ted Season 2 should arrive before the end of 2025. Ted Season 2 cast details. John and Ted will return. The cast of Ted will likely all return for Season 2 since the first season took very few risks with regard to writing off characters. In fact, the series needs the main cast to return en masse in order to build upon the character beats that Season 1 set up so nicely. That means fans can expect to see Max Burkholder return as John Bennett if the show is picked up for Season 2, and Seth MacFarlane will reprise his voice acting role as the lovably foul plush doll Ted. Most importantly, Season 2 could also add new characters as John starts his senior year. Though Ted was billed as a limited series by Peacock, the Season 1 finale left the door wide open for more. The ending of Ted Season 1 did not see John achieve his goal of losing his virginity. In fact, he missed his opportunity in a wildly ironic way that could become a running joke in the series. This sets up more classic sex comedy antics for the follow-up, as John gets more and more desperate to achieve his goal. Most importantly, the finale strengthened the bond between John and Ted, and established that they were anticipating going into senior year together. Ted Season 2 could follow the duo as they tackle their last year in high school while John continues on his quest to lose his virginity. It will also need to introduce new wrinkles as well, since the show is dependent on a few humorous threads. Whatever happens in Ted Season 2, it's certain to be over the top and raunchy as always.